What is going on, Aquarius, and welcome to your November 2019 Tarot, Astrology, and Energy reading for the month of November. So, welcome. My name is Tawny Michelle if you are new, and make sure to hit that subscribe button if you guys end up liking this video. So, let's do this. Aquarius, we are in Scorpio season, if you didn't know. And this for you guys is going to have a lot to do with your career, your future, the direction you're going in, what you do for work, what you do for a job, how you see like your job in the future, what you see you doing in the future, what you see that you're doing with your life, basically. Like, what are you doing with your life? How are you moving up in the world? Like, you may even find that things from the past to do with like maybe old career ideas that you had or old things that you used to like to do for work. Like maybe you're starting to become more interested in those again. Maybe you're starting to work on things that you used to like to work on again. Basically, it's all about your path, like where you're going. You may also see a theme of like authority figures this month, or finding your own inner authority. So dealing with bosses, dealing with managers, or just you having to find your own personal sense of respect and authority. It's also about your reputation, your public image, and what you do out in the public, your public life, that whole thing. So you could be like clearing out things that are in your way, that are blocking you from your path. And that's what this Mercury retrograde could be doing for you. It could be having you think back to, things from the past, or things to do with your career or your reputation, that whole thing, right? And there could be some unexpected events happening for you to help you find some kind of like sense of liberation and freedom this month. And, to help you embrace your own uniqueness, your own quirkiness, your own gifts. And really like ask yourself what makes you different, right? Like what makes you different? Things in the family or the home may have gotten a little bit shaken up for you around the Scorpio new moon, for you to realize like what it is that you want from your future, and really having to like prove yourself and work on your legacy. Like, what is it that you want to do in your life? What is it that you want to do out in the world? What is it that you want to do out in public? What kind of person do you want to be? What kind of person are you? What makes you different? What makes you stand out? Like, those are the kinds of things that you are going to be thinking about and asking yourself this month, right? So yeah, and there could be some stressful or oppressing situations, whether at work or at home, that you're really reflecting on. And you could find yourself also reaching out, networking, meeting new people. You could find yourself like, I really feel like Libra season for you guys was a lot about your belief systems, like new knowings, new knowledge, learning new things, evaluating like your spiritual practices, all of that. And also dealing with other people's opinions or beliefs. And also it was about having faith. Okay, so we have the 9 of Wands coming out here. So this is about determination. Dealing with other people, trying to help people, but you're just like getting your arm bit off every time you extend it to someone, right? If you look at this card, this is the Zombie Tarot. And she's like reaching out her arm and it's getting bit. So yeah, that takes bravery, that takes determination, but at the same time, it's like, is there a cause behind it? Is it working? Is what you're doing working? Are you determined enough? Like, it's not about if you're determined enough. It's more of, are you getting anything back for what you are giving? Are you getting anything back for all the hard work and energy that you're putting into something, right? So, anyways, I also feel like rumors could be a big thing this month for some of you. Rumors from the past that may have affected you or your reputation, or like your sense of authority, your sense of respect within your own self, right? And I also feel like there could be some kind of new job opportunity or something towards the end of November, or some kind of new path, new direction. Anyway, so the Mercury retrograde is in the same area as well. So this could be complications, misunderstandings, or delays when it comes to your career, your work life, authority figures, politics, the public image. So you have to be very careful around this time. What you say out to the world, what you say in public, what you say on social media, it could cause a shitstorm. Like it could shake things up, or just something from the past could come back to light. Just something like that. It's like Mercury retrograde has us look back at the past, has us look back at things that have happened before. And where it's retrograding up for you guys, Aquarius, is basically in the sector of career, public image, reputation. So things from the past could be coming back around in order for you to deal with them in a different way, or to learn the lesson, or to get closure of some kind, something like that, right? Also, Venus is going to be in Sagittarius. Well, it is in Sagittarius now. So for you, this is going to be a lot about networking, dealing with friends, groups of people, opportunities, harmonious connections, and really, like, if anything does happen, like if any drama does happen in your career with the public or whatever, just dealing with society, you're going to be able to harmonize it very well. You can use that Venus energy to help you, like, obviously this is a general reading, so your chart could affect some of this, but you're going to be able to use that energy to like harmonize anything that happens, to work it out. But, you know, yeah, I feel like this is really good. But with the Mercury retrograde, you may want to wait. Like if you get some kind of opportunity, or something does come in, or you do meet new people, I would kind of wait to really utilize those things until the end of November, like after the 21st, when Mercury is going direct again. Also, Taurus, we have the Taurus full moon on the 12th, and this is going to be in a spot for you guys that is a lot about your home, your family, your personal life. So it's opposite Scorpio, right? So Scorpio for you guys is about your public life, your public image, your reputation, what you do out in the world. Taurus for you guys is about what you do in your personal life, what you do behind the scenes, what you do behind closed doors in your family life at home. It's really about your home. So there could be some kind of culmination point with the family, or in the home life, or something that you've been really doing in your family or at home. Really, you start to see some kind of like physical manifestation of it, or I feel like you're kind of reaching a point where you're like, I see what I want to do moving forward. You see like a glimmer of what you want to do moving forward when it comes to your family or your personal life or your home life. I don't think it's going to be a bad thing. I think it's going to be like a good thing. Like I think it's going to bring you some sense of like, okay, I know what I need to like, I know what I want to manifest into my reality, basically. And on the 19th, Mars moves into Scorpio. So the same place that we've been talking about with Mercury retrograde and the season that we're in. And so when it first moves into Scorpio around this time, this could bring up some challenges with the family or personal life versus the career, your future, your direction. Maybe your family is not on the same page as you, or maybe the people that you live with, your living arrangement, doesn't fit what you're trying to do with your direction or your purpose or your career or something along those lines, right? So, but this could also bring in something like a new job, something that helps liberate you, something that helps shift you out of that energy as well, something unexpected. So this could be a shift with career or authority, a new job or path, something along those lines. Ooh, okay, so now we have the 10 of Cups coming up here. Like I said, opportunity, just family, like really understanding what it is you want. Like you're determined, you're starting to get determined to live the life that you want to live, but you may feel like you're being held back a little bit, right? Because this 9 of Wands, it's like her arm's being bit, like she's reaching out for what she wants. She's reaching out for basically that 10 of Cups, those dreams, but you may be feeling like you're, you know, like you're being held back a little bit. That could definitely be the issue here. So let's see what else comes out. And while we're waiting, let's finish up the astrology here. Knight of Wands now. Okay, so positive forward movement. That's what we like to see. Some of you guys could have been going on a vacation or went on a vacation recently. Some of you guys could have been traveling recently. Some of you guys are like determined to move, or determined to leave some kind of family dynamic or situation behind, or just leave some kind of home behind and move to a new home. Some of you guys are determined to travel and go somewhere. This is really interesting. I feel like for some of you guys, your family or your living situation or something may be holding you back a little bit. So now we have the Four of Cups and the Ten of Hazards. So yeah. I feel like you guys are trying to make something work with a family member, a family in general, a family dynamic, a home dynamic, a living situation, something along those lines that is not working, because we have the Four of Cups and the Ten of Hazards. The Ten of Hazards, which is the Ten of Pentacles, is all about your legacy, is all about your direction, where you're wanting to go, what you're wanting to build, what you're wanting to leave behind. But then we have the Four of Cups, which is like boring, which is like not fulfilling, which is like, and as you can see in this representation of it, the human is laying on the zombie's lap, and I mean, he's basically holding on to something that's dead. Like, he can't do nothing with her anymore. He can't, you know what I mean? Like, he's holding on to something that's dead and gone. So this could be an old dream, an old legacy, an old direction, an old, like something that you were building once before that's just not doing it for you anymore. Or like I said, a family dynamic, a living situation, a home that's just not doing it for you anymore, right? It's kind of like, okay, time to go. I can't deal with it anymore. Like, is this what you really want? Like, is this future that you're in the process of building right now what you truly want? I feel like some of you guys could even be getting taken advantage of a little bit by your family or other people or whoever you live with. We have the Eight of Swords here coming out. So yeah, I don't feel like it's what you truly want. But see, you think that that's all you can do right now because of what other people say or what, like, other people's opinions, or you feel like you don't have a lot of other options, but you do. That's the thing. This Eight of Swords and Seven of Cups is telling me this is a self-imposed crisis. This is a mental imposed crisis. You are locking yourself in this own mental prison of, this is what I have to stick with for now. This is where I'm safe. This is, like, it's just safe. It's not comfortable. It's not what you really want. It's just safe. And this could be like the career too. If it's not the family, basically it's just whatever you're looking for. We have two tens, the Ten of Cups, the Ten of Hazards. Whatever you're looking for, your dream, your legacy, your future, your direction, your family, like your goals. I feel like you're just playing it safe. You know what I mean? Because you think that that's easy. And it's like, some of you may feel like you have all these other options, you don't know which one to pick. So you would rather just stay in this dreamy state of making sure you have options instead of taking the actual risk to do something different, right? Geez, Aquarius. Okay, I think we got it. Let me know down below if this is resonating so far. Anyways, yeah, so Mercury goes direct on the 21st. Mars moving into Scorpio on the 19th, I do think is going to bring some kind of shift. It's going to shake things up a little bit. It's going to kind of finally push you into action. I think you're going to be a little bit drained. You're not going to be able to take the chaos anymore, to take the voices, to take the opinions of others, or other people in your ear, other people telling you what to do, or other people's own bullshit that you're kind of like carrying around for them in a way, or carrying in your head basically, right? Or your own bullshit that you're telling yourself, right? That could definitely be it too. So the sun will move into Sag on the 22nd, which we'll talk more about that next month. Yep. Now we have the Seven of Wands here. So yeah, there's going to be a moment where you're like, I can't do this anymore. I'm done. Like, you are either dealing with a lot of other people's bullshit, a lot of other people's opinions telling you what to do towards the end of the month, or you could already be feeling this way, but it could really come to a head towards the end of this month, and you're just like, you throw your hands up like, okay, I'm doing something different now. Because it's almost like you're making yourself believe that you don't have the power to do something different when you do, basically, is what I'm seeing here. It's like you're telling yourself, like, I'm the underdog in the situation or whatever, but really, like, you have more power than you think you do. Like, you have the upper hand in this because you're doing it to yourself. You're letting yourself believe that. Now we have the Tower. So yeah, just like I said, something unexpected happens, or you finally have this like moment where you just like, I'm done. I'm like, and it's almost like you explode. You just come to this culmination point of like, screw this. And it's going to be kind of unexpected too. Okay, so then we have the Magician. Beautiful. That's what we like to see. The Two of Hazards, the Ace of Cups. So yes, Aquarius. Okay, so you come to this point where you're like, okay, I'm done. It's unexpected. You kind of like have this like boom moment, right? It's just like boom. And it hits you out of nowhere around like the 3rd week of November. And then you get back to like creating something new, right? The Magician is the creator, the alchemist. Like, you are creating something new. You are taking what you have. And Two of Hazards, you are doing something with it. You are giving yourself extra options. You're starting to weigh things out. You are starting to take your power back. Then Ace of Cups, new beginnings. What do I want? What is it that my heart wants? What is it that I truly want? What is it that's gonna make me emotionally happy and emotionally comfortable? And you stop listening to what everybody else is gonna like, what is gonna make everybody else emotionally comfortable. I cannot talk, man. This Mercury retrograde is happening very near my own Mercury. So anyways, so yeah, it's like you turn your mind off. If you even look at this picture, it's like literally turning your mind off and starting to build what it is that you need and letting go. Like, it's almost like you just, like, you mentally, like, just basically explode. Like, you mentally drop all the bullshit and you're like, okay, I don't care about all of that shit anymore. Like, what do I want? What do I want to do? What is going to make me feel good? Not what's going to make me think more and worry more. No, what's going to make me feel good, right? And you just kind of get to that point. Wow, Aquarius, this is a good reading. So the biggest thing I want to talk about here is on the 24th, we have the Venus and Jupiter conjunction in Sagittarius at the galactic center point. So this is going to be some kind of gift, right, from another realm. Literally some kind of gift from another realm. And basically, it's going to, like, for you guys, I think it's going to be opportunities. Some maybe opportunities with networking or recognition or society or some kind of new venture. Basically, connections, friends, luck, blessings, some kind of like gain or reward, and or possibly even for some of you, like changing the world or changing your world in some way, changing your perception of the world in some way. Doing something different. I mean, even if it's like the start of like, okay, I know what I want to do. Like, I know what I want to do that's going to make a difference in the world. I know what I want to do out in the world now, right? Because this season in November, that's what you're really getting to the bottom to. What do I want to do out in the world? Like, how do I want to make a difference? What do I want my life to look like? What do I want to move forward with, right? Instead of trying to be there for people or your family or whoever, like whatever you're doing that you're trying to help or you're trying to like, you're putting your energy to, is just constantly like you're reaching your hand out and getting bit. Just like I said before, I just keep seeing that. That's like really important for some reason. It's like not giving you that sense of purpose. I almost feel like you're living a life that's not even your own. That's not even like what you really want. Like, it's almost like you're living a life that everybody else that everybody else wants you to live, or that you think you should be living for whatever reason. And that's definitely not like you, Aquarius. So anyways, the last thing here is the Sag new moon happening on the 26th. And this is going to be a brand new beginning to whatever blessing comes in for you. It's going to start that brand new beginning. It's going to be very healing. It's going to also have to do with those same themes of connection, networking, luck, blessings, your perspective of the world, what you want to do, society, wishes, dreams, goals, all of that. And so this is literally like you're moving to a whole new frequency, basically. Like your life could literally change this month, or what you want to do with your life could literally shift this month. And so that is what I am seeing for you guys, Aquarius. Definitely let me know if this is resonating down below, because this was not exactly what I was expecting with you guys. But yeah, all in all, it was a really good reading. So definitely let me know if it resonates down below. If you would like to be a part of my Soulology online course for spiritual alignment and transformation, definitely go check that out. We are diving deep into some very interesting things this month, all about power and how to align with your soul, diving deep into the shadow and just all kinds of other stuff. Plus you get a bunch of stuff for signing up, so definitely go check that out. Also, personal readings right now are 22% off for the first few weeks of Scorpio season. If you use the code Scorpio season at checkout, you can go to my website, TawnyMichelleTarology.com. I love you, Aquarius. Bye.